Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tametsi, believe it or not. Last episode I think we started on 16, right? So we must have done 9 of them in that like almost hour. Okay, let's start on 25. Okay, so how wide is the grid? We have 5 and 4 is 9. So this 7 has 2 non-mines in it. No particularly obvious starting points. Are there? Ah, the middle row. There are only 8 squares not yet revealed, and 7 of them have to be mines, right? And what? How is that possible? I'm looking at these ones. And am I just crazy? 4, 5, 9. 2 non-mines here. One of them's here. Only one more non-mine in this entire area. Ah, no diagonals. That's what's wrong. Okay. Yeah, if diagonals were on, the puzzle would be broken already. Fine. Because these ones would not allow the 7 to have so many mines. So, no diagonals. Got it. Where do we start? The 7 in the middle still looks promising, doesn't it? But I just can't actually do anything with it. I guess what we want to do, if we're going to work with the 7, is find which one of these squares could, like, are there any of them that have to be mines? If so, we can mark them. That would be nice. But if we can find one that isn't a mine, we can mark all the rest. But I don't see anything that is immediately of that nature. Okay, I guess we need to work with clues that are diagonally adjacent to each other, right? For example, this 2 has at most 1 here, which means at least 1 here, which means at most 1 here, which means at least 1 here, which means this 1 has to have these 2 open. Great. We've got somewhere. You just have to kind of follow a chain down the diagonals. Okay, now we can say things like exactly instead of at least, and that should be more powerful, right? Exactly one of these, so exactly one of these, so exactly one of these, so exactly one of these, therefore neither of these. So we have a mine here. Exactly one of these, therefore neither of these. This 2 is done. This 1 goes here. Okay, work on the other diagonal, I guess? I don't think we can get anywhere here at the moment. No, this 1 is open, I guess. Ah, and these 1s are diagonal to each other, so this can't be a mine. This must be to satisfy the 2. Ah, and now we've done the middle row, right? We need 5 more mines. Here they are. Okay, that's gigantic. We've got this 1. This one as well. This one. Exactly one of these two, therefore both of these. Only one more non-mine in the bottom row as well, by the way. This 2 should be done, right? One of them here, therefore not here. Likewise, this 2 needs 1 here, therefore it needs the other one here. This 2 is done, 1 here gives us nothing there. One of these 2, therefore neither of these. This one's done. Can't get anywhere on this side just at the moment. Need to start looking at mine count, probably? Maybe not yet. Column and row clues, maybe. There's only 1 in this column and we need 2 more, so there they are. How about here? We need 1 of these 2. That doesn't tell me super much at the moment. Here? We need 1 of all of this. Is there anything easier before I go looking for mine count? I don't think so. What about this 4? Nothing much, I guess. Okay, time to cross-reference mine count with column and row, I guess. There are 4 blue mines left. Where are they? One of them in this column. One of them in this column. So 2 more in these 2 columns. One of them is up here for this 1. So one of these last 2 blue mines is a mine and the other isn't. That means we found the last non-mine for this 7. This must be a mine. That gives us this column is all non-mines now. Okay. That seems like a big breakthrough. This 3... Well, this 2 went here. Also, I guess the 3 needs the rest of this. Oh, yeah. So now we can, like, blow everything up. Because we got this 1. And this 1. So not here. All right, get out of here, guys. This 1 goes here. The 2 needs this to be done. The 1 has to go here. I guess we're getting this one by mine count. No. Yeah, we are. Well, by this column, this row, in fact. That's our non-mine. These 2 have all been found, so that can't be a mine. This 1 has to go here. The 3 is done. This 3 has to have its last one there. There's only 1 blue mine, which we could already tell from this. And it's this one from the 2. This 1 is done, and this is our last mine. Oh, I got a Steam achievement. Explorer. Why did I get Explorer? Because I did 25? Okay. Cool. Oh, this is a spade. I'm familiar with playing cards. We have 3 colors. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. These are tiny. Well, we can start with this 1, I suppose. And this 1. Oh, all of these ones. That gives us the 2 and the 3 and the 2. This 2 is already done. Okay, nothing immediately obvious in this region at the moment. Don't think. Yeah, okay. These threes are each seeing only one more, but I can't tell where. This one goes here, which opens this up. We need a second there. This one goes here, which opens up the 2 and this one. 2 goes here. Oh, actually, this one goes here before I forget. All right. This 4 needs 2 more. Can't really tell where they are. The 3 also needs 2 more, but it's adjacent to like 5, so that's not telling us much. Same thing as the 4, in fact. We need one of these 2, but I can't tell which. Can I get more out of the yellows? They don't look very revealing. Probably the ones adjacent to the 3s are interesting or something? Not really. Well... this one adjacent to the 2 is where I have to go. There's one of these, and this fills the 2, so this is open. Now the 3 breaks us in here. We can go this way a bit. Oh, I'm so... What? Oh yeah, I'm so dumb. I thought this 2 was only adjacent to 2 things, but it's adjacent to 3. Alright, let's start over. Well, I don't know, whatever. I'd like to solve these puzzles without making mistakes, but like, just doing all this work over again isn't really accomplishing anything. I see what the mistake was. Let's just not make it again. Maybe some other time I'll solve all this. I'll resolve puzzles without remembering them to get clears on them. This 1 goes here, and that finishes the 3, right? Yes. This 3 needs here. This 1's done. This 3 needs here. The 4 needs 1 more, but I can't tell where. That's not marked as a mine, right? Okay. This edge is useful, I think. We have one of these 2, which means 1 of everything else that the 2 is touching. But one of these 2 for the 1, which means the things the 2 is touching that aren't touching either one can't be mines. Ugh, these shapes. I don't like these shapes. What about this 3? It's adjacent to a 1, but not quite enough to solve it, I don't think. I mean, we have one of these 2, but I don't care about that. Okay, maybe we have headway up here? Yes. One of these 2 for the 1, which is the last one this 3 needs, so we can open those 2. This 2 needs 1 more, and it has to be here. It seems like I should be able to resolve these, but the uncertainty of this square is actually still affecting all the way up there, I think. This 2 is good, though. It's across from a 1 that touches these 2, and it only needs 1 more, so these can't be mines. This 1's done. This 4 is a little spooky, right? It's next to a 3 that has 2 already, so at most one of these 2. It still needs 2 more, which must be these. And since the 4 must see one of these 2, the 3 is done. This 1's done. What about this 4? I mean, it sees 6 squares is the problem. Well, they're not squares, 6 tiles, I guess. So even making 2 of them non-mines, like, I don't know, there's still a lot to do. Is mine count useful yet? There are only 3 yellow mines left, right? That does seem important. Am I reading that right? 3 yellows? Yeah. We know one of them is here. We know one of them is here. And this 3 must have 1, right? Yeah, one of these 3. So all the other yellows are not mines. These we don't know, but this is not. And all the ones down here that aren't touching that 2. This 2 is done, right? Yeah. Gives us this. Can we do something? Maybe we have to go to blue mine count already, even though there are 5 still? I don't like that idea. This 4... This 4 is pretty good, because it's only seeing 1 mine at present, and it has 4 more neighbors. Which means 3 of those 4 must be mines, only 1 can't be. And... hang on, don't we know... yeah, we know only one of these is not a mine. Correct, yes. So one of them, therefore, is a mine, and since one of these is a mine, this can't be a yellow mine anymore. Does that wrap up this 3? Yes, we can go this way now. Also this 1. Okay, so that means these 2 have to be mines, right? Because only one of these is? We still need 3 more? Yeah. That finishes this 3, giving us here. Now this 4, I guess, is already done. Yeah. But this 3 we can finish now, right? 1, 2, 3, giving us this not a mine. This is, and this isn't. So we still can't resolve this? Really? I guess these octagons and diamonds create some difficult patterns. Okay, but blue mine count is pretty good, right? There's only 2 left. There's a number of things we can do with that, I think. Really, only 2? Have I messed this up somehow? Let me double check all the blues and see if there's anything that's illegal. I feel like there must be 2, more than 2 in this area down here. I'm prepared to believe I could be wrong, actually. But if there are, they're very restricted. Yeah, all the blues look fine. So we know one of the two blue tiles is here. So the entire rest of this space has only one. And there's one space that's touching blue tiles that aren't touching either of these. So we can say one of these is a mine, one of these is a mine, the rest of this area that's blue isn't. Now, these twos give us that. We can go here, here. Yeah, there's no blue mines left, right? Yeah. So now we can finally resolve the yellows. This is the yellow mine. All right. Now, can I finally get these reds going? I thought I would learn more. Ah, I see. Resolving the yellows didn't tell me with like mine count, it just helped me with like the ambiguity of things that were near the yellow area. This has to be a mine because of the 1. And this has to be for the 2, so this isn't. This isn't either, and neither is this. 2 of these 3, but only 1 of these 3 gives us that this isn't a mine and this is. This 4 needs 1 more mine, and there's already 1 here, so it's not there. This is the mine they need. Excuse me? Oh, God, I did it again. The 1 is resolved. This isn't a mine. I don't know. That's the mistake I make most often in Minesweeper, is I see a 1 next to a mine. I'm like, oh, there's another mine next to it. Okay. This is the last mine in this area. Now, there are 2 mines left, and they're all here, right? So that's not a mine. These both are, and this isn't. Okay, several mistakes on this one. Kind of a bummer. Get out of here. Click, click, I click. Okay. We have diagonals this time, and 4 different colors. Are you kidding me? I had to tell between like light pink and purple. I mean, they're different, but like here it's very easy. But over here, I have to get real close to see what color those are. Anyway, this 2 needs these. Yeah, this area we can do pretty easily. But then what? Ah, better look at colors, I guess. Is that 1 pink and 4 purple? I guess so. And the 1 pink is here, so none of these. This 5 needs 2. One of them's here, so the other one's here. The 2 next to the 1 gives us this. These 3 1s are all pointing at the same squares, so that's not really helpful. But the 2 1s, this is effectively a 1 now, next to each other give me this. These ones next to each other give me this. The 2s next to each other give me this whole area up here. Now we have this. 1 here and 2 in this area means 1 here. This 2 gives us this, so this is done. We have here, here, the 2 here is done. This one is 2. Can't do anything there yet, but this 2 goes there. This area is useful now. We have 1 of these and 1 of all these, so not this. 1 of these 3 and 1 of these 4 gives us not here. The 3 we can finish now. This 3. This 2 and 3 next to each other mean this isn't. And that 1 clears this whole area. 3 here, 2's done, 1's done. 1 next to this half-filled 2 gives us neither of these. Oh, this 2 just sees 2 spaces. The 3's are both done. 2 more blue mines, light blue. Well, one of them's here and one of them's here, so these are all done. These two ones next to each other give us this. The 2, which is effectively a 1, next to the 1, we need one of these 3, therefore none of these. Only one of these 2, therefore these 3 for the 4. And these 2, therefore not this for the 1. Colors, I guess? Mine counts, rather? This area can't be resolved by itself. Oh, or can it? Well, it can make a little progress. This 5 still needs 3 more, and only one of these 2, so both of these. Now I will need help with mine counts for the rest, or else help from up here, I guess. But I think I need help. Yeah, I can't do this area, so it can't be what leads me here. This area must lead me up there. So I have to figure out mine counts of purple or gray, I guess. Ah. Oh god, there's like even 2 purplish colors. Which one is it that I have only one of? They look the fucking same over here. I guess the redder one is the one I have only one of, and it's here. And I have 2 of these. Okay, so that gets me into this area. One of these 2, so the 3's last one must be up here. This one goes here. Okay, we're close. Oh, this 3 must... no? Okay, I guess we need mine count help. We have 1 of these kind of dark blue purple things. And 2 of these. That's 3. So there's only 2 gray mines left. One's here, and one's here. So these are all safe. This will help us count the dark purples. This 3 can have at most 1 here, so it has 1 here. The 2 goes here. This 3 is finished. This is our last of that color, so that is where we're opening up. That gives us this, and this, and we have our last mine there. Oh, a 0. I love zeros. And we have diagonals, so this is just Minesweeper with column clues. And of course with the option to just say, I'm not going to tell you. Just had to rearrange some windows there. I realized I couldn't see my timer. This 1 is pretty good. Next to this one, we can't have either of these. We have exactly 1 of these 2. Is that true? No, it's not. We have at most 1 of these 2, which is good enough. Because either way, we get that these are both mines. Which clears up this 2. This 5 is almost finished. Likewise, this 2. Well, let's just do some easy stuff over here, I guess, since it's there. This coordinates with the 2 to give us this space. Not sure over here. Where to now? One of these 2, which means one of these 2, which means not this. This 3 should be pretty good sitting next to a 2 that's already got 1, right? We need both of these, which gives us this. And also this. Yeah, oh, that 2's done. Very good. This 2 next to a 3 that's only got 1 space left gives us this. That should help down here, right? Oh, hang on. Does it help? Not really. Ah, but columns now. This 5 is done. So we can get this. How about this column? We have 1 here. Well, that doesn't really help much. Here, we have 1 here, which means 1 here, which is the last one this 2 needs, which gives us this. There was an easier way to get that, which was the 3 next to the 2, but that was, I didn't happen to spot that. Now the 5, we need 1 here, but I don't know which. I can't break in with this 4. Or this 3. Okay. This area is looking pretty rough. Ah, well, what about this 2 column and the 4 here? I guess it's not enough. It could be 2 of this area, but it could be here and 1 of these, in which case we'd have 1 of these. Okay, let's go over here and see if maybe we get some hints about the blues, I guess, is how we would work back over this way. Except I don't see anything over here either. Ah, I do. This 5 and the 5 column are working together. We can only have 1 of all this, which means we need 1 here. So we can't have any of this. Did I lose my internet connection? Something weird happened. Anyway, this 2 already has 2, so this is done. This 4 needs 3, only 1 of which can be here. Yeah, what the hell is going on? My music is like cutting out. But I can browse the internet, right? I don't have. It's like, I don't know. Do I have any music downloaded anywhere? Oh, maybe I'll just have to do without today, huh? What if I try playing something else? Sorry, I know like this is not really what you guys are excited about, but I do like kind of get bored. Just not bored. It's just kind of weird talking to myself with no other noise going. I guess. You know, definitely some connection issues. Maybe what I'll do is I'll tether to my phone. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. No, it's just come back. All right. No, it's gone again. Well, this has been an exciting issue of home internet debugging. Okay, well, it's working for now. We're working over here, right? Yeah. We have 1 of these. Oh, this 5 column is done, right? Yeah, we have this. And now the 4 is done. This 3 should be done here. Now this 3 is done. 4 is done. This 3 is done. 3 gives us here. else can I go? There's a lot of like, all these are 1s and all these are 2s. Kind of. So well, okay, all right. We can make some progress here. Normal Minesweeper stuff. We have exactly one of these 2, right? Which means exactly one of these 3 from the 2. Therefore, this 2 needs 1 here. Also, I guess this column would be enough. We need 1 here and 1 more in the column, so we have here. And that would have been an easier way to come to the same conclusion, I guess. This 3 can only have 1 here, so it's got these 2. Uh-oh. I gave 3 to a 2. What have I done? Oh, I think I thought this space was blank or something. I still like the color stuff I don't have totally internalized. So that's a mine. Got it. And so is this. That's a real deduction. This 2 I was wrong about. This goes here. Here. 1 here means none here. This 2 column is good. Because we have 1 in one of these 3 and 1 in one of these 3, so these 2 are all fine. The 2 that the mines this 2 contributes will satisfy the 3, so it can't have any up here. Now we can work up this edge because we've got a boundary here, right? Now the 3 and the 2 work together to give us this not a mine. I guess that's as far as it goes, though. How about this column? We have 1 mine here and 1 mine here, so there's only 1 left. I can't see how to finish it. How about this column? There's 1 mine here, which means only 1 more in the entire remainder of the column. But I can't tell where it is very easily. I can actually, it's here. Because there's only 1 here. We need 1 more here. So the rest of this column is safe. These 2 1s are working together to give me this square. I guess more simply, this 4 is done. I think I can work something out from this group of 3 numbers. There's 1 in these 2, which means 1 in these 2. From this 2, right? Which means this 2's done. It can't be here. I think I can use this 3 column now. Right? There's 1 here, 1 we've already seen. And there must be 1 here, because only 1 in this area. So these 2's need another. So these can't be mines. These 2's work together to give me this. This 1 is next to a 2, giving me a mine here. And that frees this up, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. This 2 next to an almost full 3 means there's a mine here and not here. There's only 3 blue mines, which is kind of interesting. We found most of them. Well, half, I guess. What am I meant to do? I can't get anywhere using normal Minesweeper in this entire area, I'm fairly sure. So I must be using column counts? Because I think I still can't get anywhere over here either. I needed to figure out something about the blues before I could get in, I guess. Although, like, what could I possibly find out about this blue that would help me solve the rest of this area? If I found out it was a mine, so what, right? Huh, maybe there's something more going on the right that I didn't notice. Ah, there is. This 2 column. There can only be 1 going through here, and this 4 needs 2. You can only get 1 of them here, so it needs this. This 3's done. 4, 3. 3 needs some work. This 3 has got 3 neighbors. This 3 needs 1 here, finishes this 3 here, 2. This 4 is done, so we go here. The 3 clears up. 3 next to 5 must be good, right? There's only 1 in this whole area, and the 5 needs 3. They're here. So this can't be a mine, and that gives us that corner. 4, Only 1 in this whole area is not that useful, actually. 3 in this area, maybe? I don't see anything. 1 of them is here. Oh, maybe that's the idea. 1 is here. At most 1 is here. Or is that correct? 1 here. It could be this space, but then I actually couldn't even find a 7th, right? I could only have room for 1. So this can't be a mine. I have 1 here, 1 here, and therefore the 7th is here. Okay. 1 of these blue, which means only 1 other blue, but I don't know what to do about that yet. This 7. We were just looking at the 7, right? So we've kind of already solved that. I can't see how to do anything over here. The 7 and the 2 columns, I think. Well, I suppose if I could find out that this was not a mine, that would be quite something. Because then the last mine in this column would have to be blue, and I could make all these grays non-mines. So is there something over here that I missed? This one next to the 2 doesn't really do anything because they're both seeing the same spaces. They're giving me the same information. This 2, okay, there's one of these 3, but who cares? And the 3 column doesn't help still. How about the 5 column? Is that possible? We have 1 here. That's 2. 3. And then, like, who knows? I mean, I know one of these 2, but that's not that helpful. Okay, so I guess we have to do something over. Well, there could be some global effect of the number of mines, right? Like, maybe I should write down all the places I can see there might be a mine, and I'll find out that that's like all of them or something. And then I'd have, like, I don't know. I know there's 2 in this column. All right, there's some sort of drawing feature, right? That's a pencil. Give me, like, I don't know, this. So how do I do that? I just draw, like, okay. I don't know how to erase. Oh, is that an eraser? Erase all. I see. Okay, so this whole row or column has 1, 2. I don't know where they are. I'm just making tally marks here. There's 1 here. 4. So okay, 1, 2. I do know where those are. So that's 5 of the mines. Because there's 8 in this whole area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unsurprisingly, I'm learning that there are 3 in this column. 3 more. But okay, 1's here. 6. There are 2 more mines in the leftmost column. Where could I put them? Good question. I think this 5 area here must be the key, because it looks like there's a lot of flexibility about where you put mines, but actually, like, maybe it's simpler. There's exactly 2 mines in this area, right? One of them touches this 2, and the other one, might there be only 1 mine in that area? If there were a mine here, then these should not have a mine, and there would be just this mine here. And then I would have to find space for 2 more mines here, which I can't do. So I don't think it can be the case that there's only 1 mine in this area. Right? Wait, I can fit 2 mines in here. There's no clue telling me that I can't. I could just have both of these be mines, right? So mine, mine, mine. One of these here, I guess, here. That all seems possible. Okay, so is it possible for there to be 2 mines in this area? It seems like it should be. This space is providing enough flexibility. Ah! No. I was looking at this too. Maybe it prevents me from putting 2 mines up here, because if I put 2 mines, I have to go here. Yeah, this is what we just did, though. Here, here, and everybody seems happy. So if there were 2 mines here, where would they be? 1 in this area. Okay, let's just erase, or I don't know, let's pick another color. And I'm speculating there are 2 mines in this area. There would have to be 1 here. And 1 here. Which means nothing here. This would be a mine. One of these, one of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know what I'm counting. Those numbers don't make any sense. This is a tough puzzle compared to the ones we kind of were flying through in the last episode. I know the last one I think was pretty tough as well, but this one's got me. I just like there must be something I'm missing, but I don't know. A rectangle. Oh no. Is this some like well, it might just be that the level is rectangular. But maybe it's teaching me some technique, like how you have X-wings in Sudoku. Maybe there's some rectangle technique that I'm missing here. Okay, but anyway, we're putting 1 here, let's say, and that means 1 of these 2, but I don't know which one. 1 of these 2. And that fills up 1 of these 2, but I don't know which. One of these 2, but I also don't know which. So in either case, though, there's only 1 in this column. It doesn't seem like I can put 1 here and 1 here, because then I can't satisfy this. So there's only 1 in this section of this area, right? Whether I put 2 in this area or 1, only 1 of them is here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 here. Does that work? That seems okay too. So could I put a mine here? That would clear this whole area. And I'd need a mine here. Then I couldn't have 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, something happened. Did I decline to mark 1 or something? 1, 2. 3, yeah, 4, 5. And then I need 1 of these 2, but it can be either one. That's fine. So can I figure something out about the relations between cells? Like maybe this one and this one always have to be the same? I noticed that if I set this to a mine, I need a mine here. Suppose I say that this isn't a mine. Well, then this is. Then 1 of these 2 is a mine, but I don't know which. This one's asking something of me that I don't know how to do, I guess. I feel like the 2 blue is an important clue somehow. Okay, maybe what I should do is ask whether it's possible for the last blue to be here, or likewise, whether it's possible for it not to be here. So suppose I made one of these 2 blue squares into a mine. Then this would not be a mine, and this whole area would resolve itself, right? Yeah, I guess that's what's going on. This area, I don't know. This area can be resolved by this blue, but I don't think the reverse is true. So I think I have to figure out this first. So if I put one here, and I made all these mine, if I made that blue mine, then I'd have no mines at all in this area. Right? What would that mean? Well, I would need a mine. Where's my pink? Is this it? I would need a mine here. And I therefore couldn't have one here, so I'd need another mine here. No, wait, not necessarily. I need a mine in one of these 2. But I don't know whether this 2 needs another space or not, so it's more like this, really. And I mean, this wouldn't be a mine for what that's worth. Does that match up with my counts? 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. So it seems like it's possible to put a mine there so far. Is it possible not to? It's going to be really hard to prove that I can't do that. Maybe the decision about where I place this 3, maybe something cancels out somewhere. Suppose that I put the 3's last mine here. Then that finishes the 2, so I need a mine here, right? And none of this can be a mine. And this can't be a mine either. So this would be the last mine in this column. Right? If I place a 3 here, then none of these are mines, is what I would learn. What if I didn't place the 3's thing here? Okay, so we found out that, like, this is one possibility. Let's not erase. Let's just draw in another color. If I place them, well, let's do something like more like white, so I don't get confused with this bluish color. If I place the 3's last mine here, none of these are mines. This isn't a mine. But then I don't know what happens. I mean, we did prove one interesting thing here, which is that, like, this square here, if it's a mine, then so is one of these. And if it's not a mine, then none of these are. I don't know what to do with that, though. Hang on, am I an idiot? Has this been solved this entire time? No, my eyes are just getting blurry. My vision's getting blurry because I've been looking at this so long. I thought briefly that this 6 was a 5 and that this column had been done all along, but that's impossible for a million reasons. I think I have to make a breakthrough over here. I don't think there's anything I can do in this side. I guess what I could do, I could verify my belief that solving this blue one way or the other would tell me. So first, let's suppose that I made this a mine. What would happen? This wouldn't be a mine. None of these would be a mine. I guess let's get out white for not mine. These are not mines. If that's not a mine, this must be. This 2's finished. We've only got 2 mines in the column so far. There's one here, so we need one here and one here. So that would be a mine as well. 1, 2, 3. One of these, one of these. Can I tell which? I actually think I still can't. Which seems important, doesn't it? Because it seems that if I make this a mine, the puzzle no longer has a unique solution. Because I'm never going to get any more information about this area, and I still can't resolve it all. Right? No, that's not true. I'll get information from clicking on this square. But what do I do with that? Suppose it said 1. What would I do? Well, okay. If it said 1, then I would know none of these is a mine. But that's impossible, because then this 2 wouldn't be done. So it must say 2, for sure. I know one of these is a mine, so this is not any new information. If one of these is a mine, and one of these is a mine, I also have one of these, right? So there's like an X shape here. Or either a slash this way or a slash this way. What would make a difference? How could I tell them apart? Eventually, like, they would, whichever way it goes, I would resolve this too, and I would resolve this, which means I would resolve this. So whichever way the slash goes, I would resolve the rest of the universe. But I can't tell which way the slash goes, can I? I don't think I can. This won't give me any information. So I really think that if this is a mine, I can't solve the puzzle. And if it isn't a mine, that will help me tremendously over here as well. So I think I can click this. I don't think that was luck. I think I actually am right. This is a mine. Now we have two more. Okay, so now this, the last mine in this column is blue. That's a mine, right? Yeah, okay. So this 4 is done. We have 1 here. This 2 has to go there. This 2's done. 3's done. The 2 and the 3 work together on this. This column is done. So the 2 goes here, 1 goes there, and the 3 is done. All right. Now, I should be able to solve from here somehow, right? That was the whole point of this. Gotta tell you, I still don't see it. Well, we have 1 here. We have 1 here. That's 3 in the column. We have 1 here. That's 4. So there's 1 here. And 1 here. So what? Why does this help? Okay, pencil time again. So we know one of these. We know one of these. I am right about this mine. This is not a mistake. Okay. One way to count it would be to say we know one of these, but let's start with this. We know one of these. So that's 4. We know, therefore, exactly one of these, this whole thing. We know one of these and one of these, so that's fine, but doesn't really tell us anything. Picking 1 up here will communicate all the way down to here to tell me whether this square is lit or not. Ahaha. Okay. So I think I get it. We determined at some point that there had to be a slash going through here one of these 2 directions. I think that's true. Maybe that was in a hypothetical, so I will have to reprove it. But that would mean there can't be one here, right? And I'll click on this and it'll say 2. But it also means there can't be one here, because then neither of these would be a valid space. So let's just confirm that that's true. Does there what's going on in here? Why can't we have one say here? Suppose that we did. We'd have no mines here, no mine here. Which means to solve this area, we need a mine. To solve these 2s, we need a mine here. Which means that this area is done. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mines in this column. So that's not possible. You cannot have a mine here. Get this pencil out of here. I'm clicking the square. Great. Okay. Now I think we need to prove there can't be a mine here. Well, wait a minute. If there isn't a mine here, the puzzle won't be solvable, right? Because there's no way to tell this slash from this slash. So I think there actually has to be a mine here. Let's see if I can prove that. Suppose there were no mine here. Then we would have a mine here, a mine here, and a mine here. Fine. But I don't think there's a way to prove that. Well, okay, we'd also have to have a mine here, right? And it can't be both of the top ones because that would break this, or both of the bottom ones. So it has to be an X. Or we have an X, only one leg of which is actually a mine, the other half is not. And we can't prove which way it goes. Right? There has to be, if we put one here, then there's one here. And that resolves this area in a particular way, but whatever. And if we put it the other way, it resolves. So okay, now suppose that we instead put a mine here. We said this is a mine. I think at that point the puzzle solves itself pretty simply. We don't have anything here. Whoops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines here. So this can't be a mine, which means this is. So I think this is the only configuration that's unique. So let's put a mine here. That gives us these squares. Whew. Okay, now we have this, 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 this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the column, so this isn't a mine, this is. This 2 is done, so we go here, here, and here. Oh, what a slog. And I didn't make any mistakes in there, did I? No, it's blue, I did it. Okay, that was rough. We only did 3 puzzles this episode, I think? Maybe 4? After doing like 9 last episode. And this was a longer one too. Most of it we spent in 28, I think. Rectangle. So that's something to keep in mind. The uniqueness of rectangles. Or the ununiqueness of rectangles. If you find a rectangle that has to have a slash one way or the other, but you can't prove it, then like that's impossible. So don't let that happen. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going on this. I'm having fun. But it'll be in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.